Ladies and gentlemen, how are y'all doing today? My name is Hunter, and I'm just going to give y'all a walk around of my Ducati Streetfighter V4S. Now, before I get into anything, I am not sponsored by anybody. I do not race. I do not have anything to do with getting free stuff. So with that being said, I'm just going to say it like this. I am an average Joe who works a normal job. I am not a millionaire. I'm not rich by any means. And the reason I say is I just want to let y'all know that this is a bike that an average guy owns. You do not have to be filthy rich to own one of these. And I'm going to walk y'all around and let y'all know my opinions of stuff and what I think of it, and just give you an idea in case you're in the market to buy one. I'm just an average guy throwing out a sales pitch for Ducati. And before y'all, while y'all are cringing thinking something's wrong, all that down there is just water. I washed her up, made her look all nice, and I dried it off the nice microfiber, made it look all pretty. Then I stood it up in the back of my pit bull stand, and it waterfalled water everywhere, and it said, "Screw you," pretty much. But anyways, let's jump into it. We'll start on top and work our way down. This bike is really comfortable. If you ever get a chance, get your fingers, just come here and just kind of give this a squeeze. The seat, push down on it. It's got that real nice memory foam in it, I guess you'd call it. It's really comfortable. And it like, my back doesn't hurt, none of that. And it's really nice. I got a tank pad put on it so I don't scratch it up. You can kind of tell in a lot of places it's taken neglect. And I wear actual riding pants, and it still kind of eats it up. But the tank is in really great shape besides a couple spots. I got a carbon fiber battery cover for it. And this thing it throws it way off. It is really cool. When I mean by throwing it off, like, it matches the handlebars and it goes down and kind of gives it a flow. And I think it's really interesting. I have these billet aluminum brake reservoirs. I caught these on sale at my local dealership because I don't know why. A lot of people do not like to buy stuff off the shelf when it comes to Ducati. These sat there for a long, long time, and I said, you know what? Slap them on there. I like it. And so far, it's really cool. I like how it matches like little spots. This is the V4S. It comes with the Öhlins electronic racing suspension and the electronic steering dampener. And it is really, really cool. I thought I would never notice the difference between the mechanical version, I guess you'd say, the kind you have to adjust by hand, and by feel. These you can adjust electronically, and it's a game changer. It's really cool. I got them set on dynamic. They adjust on their own, and they're just really cool. I'll show you here in a little bit when we go through it. I have the Aero exhaust. The Aero exhaust is really, really cool. It sounds very, very interesting. When you start it up, it's really loud. It pops sometimes. Sometimes there's fire shooting out of the exhaust, especially this one down here. This one is the troublemaker. That's where all the fire shoots out. I have a little clip somewhere on YouTube. You might look at my quick reels. It's sitting there just like popping, like fireworks, shooting blue flames out. Then after it warms up, it quits. It is really cool too, because when you get the bike up to temperature in Ducati world, some guys will understand, some won't. It's called 3-barring. This does not have a solid temperature base on it. It tells you the temperature, just got little bars. 3 bars means it's up there. It's around 220 degrees. Fans are kicking on. And then when you put it neutral, you're holding the clutch, come to a standstill, it sits there and lopes really, really, really hard. It got to the point to where every time I stop and someone comes up to me, they got to say, "Hey man, you got a cam in that?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, there's dual overhead cams. There's 4 of them." So, yeah, I just kind of do that as an inside joke. But I have the tail eliminator on. I have a rag on it. They're covering up my license plate because you just can't really trust people. But it's really nice because the other one comes out way back here. It's not all there for me, but I would really dig that. Then I have the Stingray seat cover. This is a must, unless you're giving rides and stuff like that. But it just completes the bike to me. I found these are tie downs. So when you throw it on a trailer, you throw a hook through there, strap, whatever, and you can tie the bike down. Very cool. It allows you to use this unused space right here, but it adds weight to the bike. Like I said, I do not race this thing, so I can care less about adding a couple ounces to it. They're billet, and I really, really enjoy them. They're about $40 on Amazon. Really nice. And another thing I really recommend you have, which you do not have to have it, is the Pitbull bike stand. The Pitbull bike stand makes it way nicer doing oil changes and everything, holds the bike upright. I'm in the process right now of getting a front Pitbull stand that slides in between here, and it allows you to pick up the whole entire bike so I can start changing my own tires. And while we're down here, I got this slider protector put on here to protect my own shocks. It really, like I said, it fits. I like it. The only thing right now that I do not like about this bike, which is this. I got these on here, bought them on Amazon, and right now they're just not doing it for me. They're kind of, I don't know if I'm the only one, but that kind of throws it off. That looks kind of tacky. Y'all let me know if it looks good. If it looks good, I'll keep it on there. I don't know how to pronounce this, so I'm going to let y'all do it for me. This is the brand of wheels you get with the S. They're forged magnesium, and they're really, really cool. The other part that I like about it is it tells you where they're made. I don't know why. I really dig that when I'm buying products and I'm slapping it on my truck, my dirt bikes, my street bikes, everything. I like it to where when you get it, it says where it's made at and when it's made with the brand of the bike. Like this right here, this protector I have, my best friend bought this for me as a gift for my birthday. And I thought it was really, really cool. And for some reason, I decided to get a different brand, different style, different color. But it's still really unique. I love it. And the other thing is that's really making this bike pop. If y'all notice how pretty and shiny it is. Dude, we're inside of just an old barn. This is where it parks at. You can tell. Just, you would never find a barn find like this. The reason why I got it like this is I ceramic coated it. I had a detail group do it for me. They did an amazing job. And I'm telling you, it is so nice having it done. Right here, I have these winglets. These are not real carbon. These are wrapped. The same guys that ceramic coated it for me wrapped it. And they did a good job. They did underneath it, everything. You kind of tell some spots are wrapped. Like right here, I don't know if you could see that. It picks it up right there. But it's so nice because the actual winglets out of carbon fiber, they're almost $1,000. It's ridiculous. But it fits and it works. These frame sliders right here are incredible. I love them. When I go down the road, I have my feet propped up on them, and it's just really, really nice. They're comfortable. I don't know why I put my feet on them when I ride, but you can tell it's scratched up, gives it some personality, but no one's ever said anything about it, and I really don't care if they do. I think it's really interesting that I do that, and it just gives the bike character. All right, let's talk about the dash. Let me hop on this old boy real quick. Ugh. All right. It has different modes on it, which is really cool. It's got race, sport, street. I really like that. And it's really interesting. This bike goes up to 14,500. And that is a lot for a bike, ladies and gentlemen. But this is another day when we'll surf through the system on this. Right now, I'm just going to start it up, let you listen to it. Leave in the comments if you want me to show you all the different modes and all that. Lots of stuff going on right there. This bike factory is pushing around 208 horsepower to the crank. And this bike is not really for your typical beginner. But to be honest with you, anyone could ride this thing. This thing is so simple to ride. Now, do I say, oh, I've never seen a bike up close before, I'm getting one? No. People who've been around bikes and know how to treat them that has the personality for it. This bike, anyone can ride this. There's nothing to it. It's simple. But I'll get the GoPro on. We'll do a ride along, and I'll break down absolutely everything. We'll hit some real corners. I'll try to drag my knee in a couple of them. and I'll just show you what's up. Hit me up and let me know if y'all want me to do that, and holler at me.